Okay, hey Mom, Dad, and Ellie. I know you guys have been preoccupied with your lives and everything, but I've been up all night doing experiments with microwaves. They're safe. They won't destroy any of your property, Dad. Don't worry. Um, let's just say this is what I started with. A tube. I placed a magnet in the end. Um, this was a half of a toroid-shaped magnet. Attached to it was a screwdriver, which is a conductor, a plastic, which is a conductor of thermal energy, and but mainly, well, it's just a conductor of thermal energy, and it's not a conductor of electrical energy. So this is what I started with. Okay, got it? This with a screwdriver. At the bottom was a magnet, and I hit it with an 1100-watt microwave. And first I heard crackling, and I suspected that. Well, first I noticed that the end of the screwdriver started to change form. It wasn't melting. That rubberish plastic material was not melting, it was changing form. And then I knew that it was being changed, it was changing form by um, an electrical effect, not a thermal one that the microwave creates. So electrical effects were taking place. Now, let me show you the final result and what happened to the magnet and this tube. Okay? This is the original. This is the final product. Okay? Let's put them side by side so we can see the difference. This is in less than 2 minutes. I mean, less than 3 minutes. Not only has this changed form, expanded, and color, which in theory cannot happen by the standard model of electrodynamics. It cannot. So this is a branch called solid state electronics that is in your computers and stuff, in your smartphones, and it has now turned. This is fundamentally, well, also observations were there was at first a noticeable spark in electricity, which then turned into this beautiful, almost golden plasma arc gap that shot right through the edge here of this plastic. Okay? Can you see that? A golden plasma blasted right through the end of the magnet, which was touching the screwdriver, and just shot out the top. And it was so quick. I was just like, oh, like like genuinely startled because I had never seen anything like that, but so fascinated. It was really beautiful. And then I didn't really see this until after I took it out, but what's really noteworthy, what's the most important thing here to know that we've accessed the energy, the transmutation energy, as they would call it, just the changing of one thing, one material into another, is that an electrical effect has changed the refractive and reflective index of the material itself. That means that there are photonic properties at work here. And photons are the next step above electrons in higher potential energy. So I have generated first, the microwave has generated for me thermal energy, which are radio waves. They heat your food up. That was turned into electricity, so that was turned into electricity by the conductors and the screwdriver. The magnet was the real kicker here. Everything happened around the magnet. It has now welded itself around the into the material of the plastic itself, and it has completely turned it into transparent, into refractive, from white to clear. So the entire absorption of light of this meaning this is reflecting all lights now. This is no longer absorbing light. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, this is no longer interacting with light. This is absorbing light. So I don't know how else to put this. This is the proof of concept. Materials have welded together. No, they've become an entirely different material, and it's this beautiful, pure white color. I wish I could show it to you in person. I don't know what else to say. If you think this is interesting, spread the word now, because this knowledge could be dangerous, because we're dealing with things we don't understand, and this is I sure as hell don't understand it, how it would have happened. It looks like we've tapped into to get metaphysical a little bit, the high energy potential. We've tapped into the vacuum, and changed the very nature of the element inside this tube. It can be done. It will be done. Share this video if you think it's just, it is worth sharing.